The armed separatist fighters operating in the northwest region of Cameroon they have unalived at least 4 people in Noni, and today, Thursday, they have unalived 2 gendarme officers. Noni is located in the northwest region of Cameroon, and so on Tuesday, breaking Wednesday, around 11:30 p.m., armed separatist fighters stormed a snack bar in Noni and immediately opened fire. They opened fire, and 2 women were instantly killed, and 2 military officers who wanted to return fire to protect the lives of those civilians were actually killed. That is bringing the figure to 4 persons killed in Noni on Wednesday, on Tuesday, breaking into Wednesday. And so today, June the 11th, 2026, 2 gendarme officers have been killed in Boyo division in the northwest region of Cameroon, and their weapons were seized by armed separatist fighters. Earlier this week, there have been series of killings this week in the northwest region of Cameroon. On Monday, 2 civilians were killed and a doctor was shot by separatist fighters. Monday is presumably a day they have allocated as a sit-at-home strike, that no one should go out doing business. The Cameroon government has been trying to fight against this for the people to move out. So the people are caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. For those who don't want to open their shop, the government will come and seal the shop. For those who open their shop, the armed fighters will kill them. For those who go out, the armed fighters will shoot them for defiling them. For those who don't go out, the government accused of aiding and abetting. At the end of the day, the armed fighters and the government forces are now the ones using the civilians as a bargaining chip. And if you look at this situation, on Tuesday, the situation escalated because the armed fighters considered a snack bar to them at outlaw. But this is a war crime, and this is a crime against humanity, because under normal circumstances, when civilians are not part of that war, you have no power over unaliving them. And when an armed fighter and the military confront each other on a head-to-head count, then they may not be a crime against humanity. A crime against humanity may only ensue if actually one of them surrendered peacefully and they were still gone down. For example, if an armed fighter surrendered, is gone, and raises his hand up, and the military shoots at the armed fighter and the armed fighter dies, it's a war crime. And if a military man drops his gun and an armed fighter shoots that military man, even after surrender, it's a war crime. So, but this situation that happened in Bello was that these gendarme officers were ambushed in Bello. So if you put the figures between Monday and today, Thursday, Monday you had 2, you had 4 on Tuesday, breaking into Wednesday, you had 1 on Wednesday, and you have had 2 today. The situation is very, very scary in the northwest region of Cameroon.